What it is,
look
man?
at
What's
that.
happening?
You Negroes are on time now.
We're trying to get in, get out.
Right.
Make
Hey,
this happen.
right, shit. I'm the one that's always late.
No word.
Shit.
All right, man. Hit
How
the
y'all
music,
feeling,
or
man?
what up?
Good.
Yeah,
Hold
I'm
on,
good, man.
Oh yeah. I'm good, man. I'm good, man. I had some of them them little boosie rap snacks today, man.
We're supporting the culture. That's
What
all.
flavor is that?
It's
Barbecue?
called Louisiana Heat with Boosie on that motherfucker like this.
Like Ray Charles.
Man, that motherfucker was so good.
Okay.
I ate the motherfuckers. I said, D-Wade, don't cut his dick off, man. Giuliani, $148 million defamation. 465 diplomas for sale, $45. Alabama Convict Leasing, $450 million per year. Tucker Carlson launches streaming service. Am I the asshole for crying when my wife forgot my birthday? Kang. Convicted. Kang. Yeah, I should did that shit. Keith Lee versus DJ Envy. God damn. Banned from the Colorado Ballot. What the fuck is this?
Dude, this is what I say to watch.
Hey, everybody throwing shit out last minute. Like, hey, man, let's talk about this.
No,
He
man, that
put
was
the
just
sex tape up in the White House. But it's
that
all
was the
good.
trailer, man. I just want y'all to watch it, put it on the watch list, not talk about it. It's
I
just
think
hilarious.
I seen the bookie. I think I seen the bookie one, man.
That shit is hilarious.
Yeah. And Tank Up and Eddie P. Like we always do about this time. Anything that comes out of my mouth or the quartermaster's mouth do not represent views and opinions of one Mr. You know his motherfucking name. Shout out to DJ LOH on the ones and twos. Okay, his name is Eddie for the world. Shout out to the legend, the whole let's fight this motherfucking evil. Let's get it.
We got a full roster. Let's run.
Let's run it. Let's get it.
Let's lick a bull run for you.
God damn. Giuliani loses $148 million lawsuit, defamation lawsuit. Let me see. I don't know.
To a mother and daughter.
Yes.
What's this go back to his saying that the election was stolen?
Yeah.
Yes.
And naming names and, put them in the crosshairs for the most part, and go ahead.
I was going to say the damages verdict came in a defamation lawsuit filed against Giuliani 79 by Fulton County, Georgia elections workers Ruby Freeman and Wandrea R. Shea Moss, whom Trump and others on the former president's campaign and legal teams falsely accused of manipulating the absentee ballot count in Atlanta. One got $75 million in punitive and $73 in compensatory damages for defamation, emotional distress. Yeah. Both of them got that shit. So I just kind of split it up by accident. But yeah. So what y'all got, man?
Just can't go around there, throwing out these falsehoods without some type of ramification now, especially on that level, to the point where, you got folks coming after these ladies. You put them in harm's way.
I agree.
That's all.
I agree, because the same motherfuckers who going after those ladies are the same motherfuckers who were at the White House on January 6th. And if you listen to individual interviews, a lot of those people are unhinged.
Mm-hmm.
If you could believe what you want to believe. I want to say last week we did a show where we talked about the Bob's Burgers actor being up there. They found military personnel up there. All kind of shit. So, you just can't say what you want to say. Now, I'll say this. Our brother Tariq Nasheed, he always coined the phrase, man, that a lot of these cats like this, they don't get fired. They just get what did he say? They just get rehired somewhere else.
Mm-hmm.
Let's just put it like that. Look at my man, what's the guy's name, man? God damn it, I can't think of his name. He made slanderous statements about Sandy Hook.
Yeah, he just shit. Yeah, we talked about him a couple weeks ago.
Yeah,
because he's trying to reduce that He's trying to reduce the what you call it, the
because his
payout.
wasn't his, what was his, like 6 billion or some shit?
Yeah, it was a lot.
Yeah, it was
a
something
lot.
insane.
Let me see
Yeah,
something.
we was just talking about him.
Alex Jones. Alex Jones was his name. It just popped into my head. You know, I mean, you can't, you know, I mean, there's freedom of speech, but you know,
but you can't defame anybody, and that's
no, you can't.
clear
You
cut.
can't. Yeah, I was gonna say, man, there has to be some sort of decency in there, man. You know what I mean? Like these people lost their fucking children. You know, and the first time I want to say the first time I ever seen those videos about crisis actors, I was watching Alex Jones. I used to love watching Alex Jones shit. You know, this motherfucker, just the way he talk, he'd sit up there like this, you know, and he'd get all, you know, charismatic and animated about some shit, and then he'd start saying,
he filled the void for Rush. You know, so yeah.
Well, he was more of a conspiracy, you know, Art Bell. Rush was just a fucking bigot. Rush was just a bigot. You know what I'm saying? I heard some of Rush shit.
Yeah.
You know, because I'm like, why they been talking about this motherfucker all these years, fat bastard? Then I was like, oh, all right. But you know, you can't defame people, man. And when your words put legitimately, because we got a lot of motherfuckers out here like, oh, you shouldn't be able to say this, and there are words that's being stated that they mean this, and then when I go look the shit up, it don't mean that. They like one word in particular. I'm not going to say what it is, but this particular word, they saying it means genocide. I looked the shit up, and it means to resist. That's what the shit means.
Or the perversion of words such as woke.
There you go. All right. So yeah, I'm glad you brought that up, bro, because woke was something that black folks came up with to say, hey man, stay alert.
That's it. That's it. That's the fucking word. That's what it means when you said that. You talk about say one thing, and then now it's Bud Light going woke, Harley Davidson going woke, going woke. It's like, would you shut the fuck up? God dang, that's not pop.
Right. Or you know what? You got these black conservatives that, you know, my two dads is a woke book. Like, wait a minute, woke ain't had nothing to do with no gay shit, no trans shit, none of that. That was for black people. Hey man, you know, watch out, man.
Keep your head on a swivel.
Keep your head on a swivel. Watch how you conducting yourself over here. Watch that person's energy. And then they took it, and a lot of people, man, they rightfully so put that shit on Obama. I don't know if you guys remember when he was doing the Pookie, and when he started that Pookie and Ray Ray shit, and he started that woke shit. You know, all of this woke. I was like, and then they just took it and ran with the shit, man.
The Pookie and Ray Ray shit.
Yeah, he was talking about voting one time. I actually remember this, and he was like, you know, go on, and get your cousin Pookie off the couch, you know, and cousin Ray Ray, we got to get him down and put in his ballot. It was like, come on, bro, you know, come on, dude. Like, I'm not going.
The perversion of words will lead to consequences, you know, such as boycotts. You know, and that's the whole thing. Oh, they didn't go on woke or whatever. Has nothing to do with that community,
right?
At all. But y'all hijack the word, you know, because it fits y'all narrative.
Right.
You know, it's a twofer.
There you go.
That's how I look at it. It's a twofer when they use it that way. But moving on, fuck Giuliani. They break his ass down.
Yeah, you know, real quick, these two this mother and daughter pair said that they're going after other people that were in that were a part of Trump's campaign staffing group.
Yeah, and I think they're filing another lawsuit against him because he won't shut the fuck up. If I'm not mistaken, man, I saw like the two defendants are suing Giuliani again for something. I was like, oh shit, here we go. Like, dude, what do you just shut up? He won't shut up. Like when they did that to Trump, when they had put that gag order on him, and the judge was like, dude, keep talking shit. You know, keep talking shit. You know, I'm the judge. You know, you in my house.
Yeah.
And he kept talking shit. It was like, dude, what part of gag order don't he understand? You know, but it is what it is, man. We could.
You gotta look at these people, man. When you've lived a life of pretty much telling everybody else what the fuck to do,
privilege,
you know, and getting away with unscrupulous shit.
Mm-hmm.
You feel like you can handle anybody like that. You know,
Right.
and you may have more money than that man with the gavel, but if he say shut the fuck up,
That means shut the fuck up.
that means shut
In
the
his
fuck
time.
up. That means
Yeah.
I can make this situation a lot worse for you than you like. You know what I mean? So
But
yeah, man. Hey, I'm glad they got their paper. I mean, you know, I partially get Trump because he is kicking ass right now. This motherfucker is kicking ass. You know, so and buying shit is at an all-time low. And you know, nobody really people didn't really fuck with Biden like that the first time. You know, he won solely because, you know, it seems to me that motherfuckers was able to say, well, if you get Trump back in office, and that's what people fell for. But you know, you just can't you can't put people your words can't be used to put people in harm's way, man, over some shit that was proven to not be true. I think Fox has to pay that company that handled those machines.
yeah, that's why Thing got the boot.
Yeah,
That's what we
$70-something
talk about
million.
later on in the program. So
There
yeah.
you go. So all right, man. You got something, Cuddy?
Man,
No,
I'm just not going 100% with these motherfuckers that, you know, they're going to back these election results and wasn't shit wrong with these machines when, you know, of course we've been arguing that these machines been miscounting shit ever since Nixon ran for president back in the 70s.
Don't forget about the hanging Chad, but go ahead.
Yeah, and the hanging Chads and, you know, all this shit. But all of a sudden, when it came to Biden's election, these fucking machines are flawless.
Right.
Get the fuck out of here.
Right.
And the other thing, man, just, you know, Giuliani, just branding is a motherfucker, man. This dude, you know, we are not New Yorkers. So after 9/11, when this dude popped his head up and he came on our radar, he was America's mayor.
Yep.
You know, coming to find out, old boy was getting kicked out of his side piece's house that morning of 9/11. You know, and his entire just tenure as mayor was a shit show in New York until that day when everybody just decided that, oh yeah, we got a shitty leader and now he's the best thing since sliced bread.
Yep.
Yeah, Brandy's a motherfucker, man. It threw his ass into the spotlight, and I'm glad that everything is catching up to him. Too fucking bad. It's 22 years too late.
Right. He about to die. This nigga.
Yeah.
So these folks probably won't even get the payout or anything. They're gonna keep the shit tied up, but still, it's the fact that they made the judgment. So whatever happens after that, it's gonna happen. But
and that's why I brought up Alex Jones, man. This cat has been reinstated on X. You know what I mean? You know, he's you know, hey man, if you want to call that a win for free speech, all right, go ahead. But you know, my point is, man, you got some cats out here spitting some real salacious shit, man. And you know,
they'll get hurt more civilly than criminal. It's not a criminal act; it's civil. So they just hit him in the pockets. So he's still allowed to go to work.
He ain't gonna pay that shit.
Nah, he ain't gonna pay it, but he's still trying to negotiate that money, trying to get it down. I think he wanted like 55. He was like, I could do something. You know, I don't know how long he's gonna keep fighting.
Yeah,
about the people he gotta pay. You know, just think about it. The people he gotta pay don't look like us. So that's a different ball game.
Right.
So
get their black asses anything.
Leave it at that.
Get them those yellow McDonald's coupons they used to give you as a kid for a free fry.
Yeah, and of course, this is a huge number right now, and it's going to get appealed.
Yep.
And, you know, they'll end up not paying our shit.
You know, that's like you hear about those black lotto ticket winners, and they like, yeah, fuck paying them. We ain't giving them nothing.
Yep.
What?
Yep.
You've never heard about
nickels
that?
And dimes, you know.
So there was a few motherfuckers who won the lotto, man. It was like, yeah, no. They came up with some bullshit ass reason, like, yeah, we can't identify you.
Yeah,
we ain't giving you money.
You read anybody ever used to read the back of the lottery tickets? Nobody read that little small fine print. There's always a loophole.
It seemed to happen to black motherfuckers a lot.
All the time. Yeah.
You scratch it's invalid if you scratch this shit off with your keys.
Yep.
It's invalid if you use an afro pick to scratch it off. Yeah, man. Or a spoon. You know. It's a spoon. So yeah, man. I mean, I hope they get a couple dollars, but hey, all right.
Fuck Giuliani.
All right.
Here we go, man.
$465 diplomas for sale. What
They
y'all
said,
got?
they said, fuck it. Just cut the check.
Just cut the check.
They're like, you ain't got to go to night school. You ain't got to do none of that. Just go on ahead and cut the check, and we'll make sure you official.
I'll print you out a diploma for $12. I mean, who even checks on high school diplomas anymore?
Well, they check that shit.
Yeah, it's a different day now, man. They want to check and run it back and make sure that you are who you say you are. You know?
Right, that part.
But yeah, to get certified, they actually get put in the system. $465.
Man, no, that's the so look, here's a list. A list of prices is taped to the excuse me, people. Is taped to the front window of the school building. $250 for diploma services, a $50 application fee, $35 for a diploma cover, and $130 to walk in a cap and gown at a ceremony. And if you look at the pictures, motherfuckers is really proud of their kid.
They doing it. You finally got your shit together.
And makeup, for $465.
You got your shit together.
Yeah.
Like,
how is this any different than going to some of them goddamn online colleges?
It's this one, man. You just pull up, and pick which day you want to walk. We got a ceremony at 12:30. You want to do that one or you want to do the 6:30?
This is the budget version of those rich white women buying their kids into those fucking schools.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I mean? When you looked at that, I forget. One of them is out here now saying that black folks is anti-Semitic because they're not standing with Israel. But if you remember, I can't think of their names. The one young lady was on Full House, and I forget what the other one was. But if you remember, it was almost like the same thing. It was so much if you wanted to have them in a sport. So her daughter, they had her on a rowing team.
Yeah.
And some other shit. And that's how she got into school. But it was all because she paid like $465,000. Some shit like that, or 165, whatever. It's the budget version, man. I mean, kind of hurting these kids more than you helping them. But go ahead.
I fail to see the difference between this bullshit and what any goddamn college does. In reality, in the past, our lifetime, I don't know how many fucking NFL players, NBA players, just professional athletes come out of those goddamn schools after 3 or 4 years that can't fucking read.
Yeah,
go ahead. I mean, they make a mockery of education every single fucking day. And they charge hundreds of thousands of dollars for an education, and they get the same fucking treatment. I don't see what's wrong with this bullshit.
That's what Sauce on Bread was talking about. He said it's just the red and white version of a high school diploma.
Yeah,
like go on in there and pick it up, and you certified. Just like you said, they push those kids through school, and like you said, come to find out he can't even fucking read, but yet he knows the football schemes, up and down and sideways, but can't read.
I think
boy can't get right.
Right. I think the difference, Cuddy, is those athletes that can't read, it's millions of dollars attached to them. It's millions of dollars being made by the university, and the league is going to make millions. And this motherfucker is ultimately going to make millions. I mean, to blow it in a few years, but he's going to make millions.
Yeah.
These motherfuckers ain't going to know shit. It's just, hey, man, y'all pay $464, not $465. So we can't give you your diploma. But anyways, here's your diploma for not knowing a motherfucking thing. You know what I'm saying? And it is bullshit. I mean,
look at man, real spill, man. I think this is going to be coming to a Walmart near you, because this is just in Louisiana, right? If I'm not mistaken.
This is it's Louisiana.
Yeah, this is Louisiana only for right now. But yeah, coming to a Walmart near you. Come get your damn diploma. One-stop shop.
Nothing wrong with the diploma mill.
Oil change, rotisserie chicken, and diploma.
I do, because you need to know something. And I'm not saying that everybody that comes out of school with a diploma, knows anything. But it's there's a reason, and it's a fucked up reason when you look at how a lot of this public school thing was broken up because certain people didn't want their kids going to school with what they felt were undesirables. But you got these kids that go to these highfalutin ass private schools, and you got the charter schools, and then you got the public schools who they've all but fucking abandoned if they didn't tear them down. For somebody, this shit means something. You know what I'm saying? Somebody's, what school did you go to? And they already looking at that, just like college. You got motherfuckers getting a degree at Harvard versus getting a degree at another school, and it's like you motherfuckers got the same degree, the same doctorate, but they're looking at the motherfucker at Harvard like they know, like somebody taught them with pixie dust, or somebody, taught them something different or special that they didn't get taught at this school. So it is a different. They are hurting them. It's like now it's certain occasions.
They're giving them an easy pass. But
but it's gonna catch up with them.
It is. The proof is in the pudding. When they get out there in the world and try to do something, like, hey, you hold on now. Who the fuck taught you that? I learned it on YouTube. No, get your ass out of here, goofy. But
they told me to say this in the pamphlet. Go ahead.
Posting all these pictures, from 465 University.
Right.
Fuck. This is where we at, man.
Now I will say this, man. I learned this as a recruiter, man. You find some motherfuckers as smart as hell that dropped out. Because they got bored. They just too fucking smart. We had a motherfucker who dropped out. He was up there teaching the dudes at the recruiter who couldn't get a high enough math score. So we was trying to we give him a practice test. Cat would score too low. We'd be like, go sit down with him. This cat, a math wizard, math fucking genius. He just, hey man, I was bored. I'm like, you ain't that fucking smart, because if you knew better, you would know you need that paper. At least the GED to get in school, but he just said fuck it. Yep. So you need something, man. You need some basic skills of going to the world, man. Now, like
just even showing up, being somewhere for
there you go,
specific amount of time daily, getting the groove of just getting that not necessarily 9 to 5 crust on you, but just being able to go somewhere and just do something for X amount of time and just take your ass home. Just get into that rhythm, and you don't even have that basic shit like, oh, there you go. This is first period, second period, third period.
I got 5 minutes to be to that motherfucker. Maybe I need to get straight there instead of talking. You know what I'm saying?
465 University. That's what it
nobody
is,
gives a fuck, man. Really, nobody gives a fuck. The only people, like, my high school's been closed since, I don't know, like 2000 or some shit.
I was about to say that is 90s. But go ahead, yeah.
But whatever year it was. But of course, I put down, the address, the old phone number, everything. Yeah. And the only person to ever ask about my high school was the government.
Of course.
Was the OPM investigator. Right. So, nobody looks into this shit. So if you can get a diploma for $250 and pay an extra $135 for the photo op, run with that shit. I think you waste a lot of goddamn time in high school.
Don't listen to that shit.
Hey, man. You waste a lot of fucking time in high school. Hey, what did you learn in high school, Op?
At least go for the connections, man. You meet people you may still be cool with to this day from high school. You make connections, you learn how to network.
Right, there you go. But no. Let's go with this. You right about some of that. A lot of that shit, like, man, I don't need to learn French. Why the fuck I need to learn French? You understand what I'm saying? But you do need to know something about the world, man. You do need to know something about the world. You understand what I'm saying? And what's up?
Everything I learned about the world was being out in it, not the shit I learned in fucking school. Like, I run into Africans, and it's like, hey, man, you know what I learned about Africa when I was in school? Everybody was butt naked riding animals.
Oh,
you know what I mean? Like,
I ain't learned that shit.
Yeah.
America had freedom. Nowhere else did.
Right.
Like,
I didn't learn that.
Yeah.
I swear I did.
See, Catholic school, man. Catholic school get you all twisted. So, yeah.
Yeah. Straight up bullshit. is
listen, man. Listen,
what we learn in school. Right now, you learning fucking chicks have penises. You know, so like,
okay, now that I can't disagree with you with that part. I can't disagree. Like they put a lot of valuable skills like math and shit to the side for that. It seems like
that
I'm just saying,
465
man.
looking good, man. That
When the
465
same
looking real good
institution
right now.
will tell you 2 + 2 = 4, and Samantha has a long dick. Those like
a boy penis. Or, no, I'm sorry, a girl penis.
only in
Girl
America.
penis. Only
in America.
Come on, man. How much credibility do you
Hey
have?
man,
That's
listen,
all I'm
listen,
saying.
listen. There's valuable skills you learn. You start learning algebras and shit you're gonna need to get into school. They test you when you go to these. Don't preach that shit, man.
Hey, how much algebra did you use today?
I'm not saying that everything is. I needed to know algebra to go to fucking school. I needed to teach my kids algebra when they're in school, so I learned something, motherfucker.
Let's transition, man. Let's get the fuck up out of here, man. Let's get out of here.
People
the
like,
plane
what
has
kind
landed.
of debate is that? The fuck is that nigga talking
I had
about?
to count my money. Shit.
Right.
hey, man, it's
Go to
5
school, get your
a.m. here,
education,
man. I'm
kid.
early. It's early, and I'm cranky, bro.
See,
I understand. I'm gonna be cranky tomorrow myself.
Brother, some tea.
Yeah, let's go.
Man. Let's go. Man.
Obviously, I didn't enjoy school when I went through it.
I didn't
Fuck
either.
all
but
them years.
Me
I went.
neither.
Hey,
Me neither.
Yeah, let's get it.
skip that shit. Go get a GED.
065.
He's setting you up to work do what these motherfuckers do.
Exactly. That's the
That's what he's
segue.
setting you up for.
You fuck around, don't learn your geometry. That's
Right.
where you're gonna be.
There you go.
Free for this Alabama.
Convict leasing that you fuck around. Just ignore the shit. Just ignore the shit about Samantha's dick. Just learn everything else.
Yeah, so you won't be working at McDonald's for free.
These are
This
jokes.
shit was gangster, man. I didn't know they could take motherfuckers out and put them to work at a fast food joint.
Oh yeah,
They've
of
been
course.
doing this shit. Yeah,
man.
shit,
Don't you know that slavery's illegal in the United States except if you're a convict?
Yeah. Now I know I've been enlightened because I didn't know. I knew they had shitty work programs. You know, motherfuckers go work the field. They go work in a call center on property. But I didn't know they was like busting motherfuckers out. You know, oh yeah, get on back there on them fries.
man, they had these motherfuckers paving roads and shit in the South at some point. I
Hey,
mean,
did I ever tell you when I was with the Navy, they had them motherfuckers out fighting forest fires? They had them fighting structural fires.
yeah,
Like
Wow.
we
Still
went
do
out
that.
to a fire call and they had convicts in turnout gear doing interior attacks.
Wow.
Yeah, they had a
Wow.
whole crew, a whole fire station sitting in the prison filled with
How much-
convicts.
How much you think those contracts go for?
I don't know. Them dudes work their
Millions.
ass off though, man.
I
millions.
can
And
only
they,
imagine, man.
get,
Shit.
and they get 37 cents an hour.
If that's high, that's a high rate. You know?
Where is it at, man? I think the only thing about this article, man, that kind of got me was let me see where it says it you know, it said you're at a risk, and they said it was like a small side note. It said, you know, these prisoners are at a risk of being stabbed, murdered, or even raped. I'm like, y'all ain't complaining about the rapes and shit. Like being raped more than having to work hard. Like
That's how much they don't want to work fast food.
you
You
rather
know, man, fuck that. I'd rather get, you know, I'd rather get
Fuck
done
that.
in than have to go up and punch that clock for free.
fucked
You know,
up.
I'd rather get done in. That's
that would be my complaint. Hey man, somebody trying to fuck me every week, man.
I'm going to work. I'm going to work. I ain't
That's what I'm
never
saying.
leaving.
I'd rather be at work.
You said, man, but
The longer I'm flipping the burger, is the less I got to
Long
worry
as
about
I'm-
somebody flipping that ass.
yeah,
So
that's pretty much what it is. As long as I'm on them flapjacks, ain't nobody on mine.
right. So I mean, but look, let me say this, man, in all seriousness. I thought prison was supposed to be fucking horrible.
It's supposed to be what they say, a correctional facility. It's supposed to be rehabilitating folks, not putting them in, you know, pretty much slave labor. You're
But
not
if
getting
you-
a fair wage or whatever. But yeah, you like you said, it's supposed to be some type of punishment, but it's also supposed to be a form of rehabilitation as well.
But my thing is like, how you do some bullshit? You know what I'm saying? I'm not saying everybody there did something that's, probably some of these motherfuckers, probably nonviolent offenders or whatever, but that probably could have got some kind of, go do some rehabilitative services, go clean up the streets and some probation. But I mean, I guess for me, it's just a certain thing about people putting themselves in a certain position. And then you complain about
the conditions. What comes with it. But I get that part. I hear you strongly on that. But I'm talking about, I'm thinking these guys probably are low level offenders. They're not going with the kingpins and all that other shit, high risk motherfuckers. I'm talking about folks who got behind on those traffic tickets. And all of a sudden, now they got jammed up, or somebody got jammed up on child support.
Yeah.
And got to serve, and they, instead of, them being able to pay, they can't bond out or, get the fuck out. They just start putting their ass to work at, Mickey D's or something. Those are the people I'm talking about, not, like you said, the dudes who actually supposed to be in there. You don't want no fucking pedophile, working the slushies and all that shit.
Yeah, and I think my other thing is like, motherfucker, you making chicken.
Yeah.
You
don't want that dude on your food, man.
That's booberry.
Booberry.
And would you frequent an establishment that had convicts serving your food?
No.
Nigga, we've all been to a Waffle House. What are you talking about?
Yeah, you got a point. Them motherfuckers can cook. You right. Them smothered hash browns.
Tell me with them fresh out.
I'm done. You got me.
You got me.
I ain't gonna even fucking try to debate that shit. You right.
I heard about how much them motherfuckers make. Them motherfuckers be fresh the fuck out. Making good ass waffles.
Tank, right on that rake. I got it. Right to the forehead.
Don't put no glass in my shit, baby. Like, but hey man, I get it, because I think the other thing about this article is they said the population or whatever county or city that was like 26.7%. But overwhelmingly half of the people in this convict leasing are black. So, that's why. And I hear what you're saying, Cuddy. I'm not. I think you missed the part where I said I understand what you're saying, but I do think like that's the part about that $465 diploma shit, man. Like. Go to school, man. Be where you supposed to be, man. It'll keep you out the motherfucking streets and try to learn something. You understand? That's the way this world works. That's the mechanics of this shit. Go to school and learn something, man, and hopefully take that shit to the next level so you don't end up here, man.
Yeah, they say once you get in the system, it's so fucking hard to get out of the system.
There you go, man. So, when you like some of these people, man, you can tell. When you listen to some of these stories, you can tell these motherfuckers are truly remorseful for what they did. But by the time they get out, there's no options, no opportunities, like nothing. It's just like, damn, to where it's almost like they forced to go back into doing what they was doing before they got them in trouble,
Yep. All right, brother. Old man, let's go in and get out the South. Let's get out the South. Yeah.
Tucker Carlson launches streaming service.
Remember we talked about if this dude is gonna go with, go to Twitter or go, he said, fuck it. I'm gonna go do my own thing. And he got a streaming service, got people paying fees and all kind of shit. He about to really start getting it.
Oh yeah. Yeah, I could see it, man. I mean, everybody's looking for an outlet where they can say whatever the fuck they want,
Right.
Hey, you might see us on there.
Yeah,
you're right.
Right.
For real.
And I understand certain things is, it is a balancing act. Like, we're human beings, man, and we all have our individual thoughts and our perspectives, whether, from being the brightest thought to the dullest. You should have kept that shit to yourself. You know what I'm saying? But you know, man, I mean, to tell people, man, you can't say this or you have to support that, or that is a hard thing, you know, and it is a tough, it's a fence, it's a spiked fence to fucking straddle. You know what I mean? But you know, people are gonna be rebel, man. You ain't gonna be able to tell people, man, how to fucking think. I mean, we've already been taught that shit. You know, I was watching this shit, The Fall of the House Usher, and the way this motherfucker marketed lemons. And he was like, yeah, get the beers in on this shit. Have Kim Kardashian suck on a lemon in a leaked audio. Get the Food and Drug Administration in it. You know what I mean? Have the beer sell yellow diamonds and call them yellow lemons. It was amazing. I mean,
it was a dope ass series, and we all saw how that shit ended. Everybody gets their karma.
Watching this shit. Yeah.
Oh, I'm sorry, I didn't mean to spoil it.
No, it's good. It's good.
It goes back to our first topic with Rush. It's a slippery slope. You can say whatever the fuck you want, but don't defame nobody.
There you go.
You know, it's with the falsehoods. It's like, come on, man, you straddling that fence. You know, you gotta land. You gotta land on one side, man, and you know, that's all. It's not trying to, you know, change the. I guess that's what some of these cats was doing on Fox. They were trying to change the whole fucking narrative.
I feel like
you can't do that.
Yeah, I feel like don't defame or threaten, but I feel you should be able to have a perspective, and
that's fine. That's fine.
Now, I don't feel like facts should be altered because, you know, somebody pointed that shit. Right. They pointed out how Hannity was a fucking plumber or something like that. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? These guys aren't into spreading the news. They are into spreading a thought process. You understand what I'm saying? You know, you need to think this fucking way. And it is like... It is like when you watch, like, okay, man, you know, what do you think is better? The Affordable Care Act or what was Barack shit called? The
Obamacare.
Obamacare. What do you think is better?
Man, you about to make my
The Affordable Care Act. The Affordable Care Act. That Obamacare is
it's terrible.
It's like,
you know,
tell
the government to get their hands off my Affordable Care Act.
Right. Right, but they can, like, y'all are hating the man that's giving you the shit you love.
Yeah, and that was what everybody was talking about on that, you know, on that Fox network, whatever. It was just that fucking tunnel, that tunnel vision of just straight. This is it. This is the truth. Is our truth. Right. And this is what it is. And that was one of the topics. You know, can't stand that. And they, you know, go out on the street and start asking people, you know, how do you feel about Obamacare? Oh, that shit sucks. What do you think about the Affordable Care Act? We love it.
Right. I remember
it's the spin. It went right back to what you were saying about the house.
Yeah, that spin
how
shit.
They spin that shit.
Yeah. I remember when the motherfuckers would tell you the news, and they would keep going. They would be like, "Oh, this is absurd. What do you think? This is stupid." You know, they get a guest on there to talk. They cutting them the fuck off. Like they had. I was watching the interview with Dershowitz and Dr. Cornel West. And Dr. Cornel West served these motherfuckers up, and Hannity, he would let Dershowitz speak. But as soon as Cornel West said, no, Cornel, don't you think that's crazy? You know, I used to have a lot of respect for you. And it's like, bro, what the fuck, dude? If you're gonna moderate. You know what I'm saying? Right. You know, so I mean, I do think that the one thing I think that everybody should have their outlet. You know what I'm saying? Like, you know, y'all, okay, because we have gotten so far away from, hey man, if you don't like the shit, don't watch it.
That's it. That's all.
You know?
But again, like to your point, don't say or do anything that's gonna put somebody in harm's way.
Right.
Don't be extra provocative, knowing that the backlash is coming. You know, this is why he had to do his own thing, because talking about those damn machines, and you know, he got jammed up and they got sued, and they were like, dude, you cost us too much goddamn money. And part of the lawsuit was we got to cut ties with you. So that was it.
It's like, we got to cancel Dave Chappelle. How about just not watch the fucking special?
That they on his ass again. Yeah, just don't watch the special.
Right. So, hey man, what you got, Petty?
I kind of wonder if they're going to change the way they make money. I mean, like all of the criticism we have for the current news and these news channels really boils down to their revenue streams. And right now, those revenue streams are mainly dominated by insurance agencies and pharmaceutical companies. So, and that's where we got all this nonsense about Obamacare or about the vaccinations. And huge differing opinions about should we say this to get paid, or should we say how we truly feel about it? And I believe that's one of the reasons why Tucker left his spot, was behind this COVID shit. But if he goes to a new platform, is he just gonna continue on a cycle of going through the same shit where 4 or 5 years down the road, people are going to be leaving this platform because they're sick of being whores for pharmaceutical companies?
We shall see. Depend on the check.
And it's his shit, right? So I mean, it's but I mean, look at the Daily Wire. You know what I mean? That's why I just couldn't watch Lady Ballers, man, because here's the thing: these cats were proponents, and I want to, but these cats were supposed to be super proponents of free speech. They allowed Candace Owens and the guy who did What Is a Woman, even though some of that shit I dug, but they would say some wild shit about black people, right? Candace Owens was allowed to make a fucked up documentary to the point where I even went and watched the video over again of whether or not this motherfucker had his knee on George Floyd's neck, and I was like, yeah, I knew it. Confirmed it. He of course, if you look at it, you see he clearly had his knee on his neck. She was allowed to say all of this shit, but once this shit broke out with Israel and Palestine, right? She made no defamatory remarks. She literally, she said one thing like a genocide anywhere is something or another of act of inhumanity or whatever. And then she posted a Bible verse. She went back and forth with what's the little dude's name, man?
Ben Shapiro.
Ben Shapiro talks like this. He looks from under his head to talk, and he speaks real fast. This guy, man, he went on talking about how she was a faux intellectual, and she got an award from some guy who said that all of the fame went to her head, and next thing you know, she was anti-Semitic, and these things shouldn't be allowed to be said. And it's like, well, wait a minute, when you're talking about one group of fucking people, it's okay. It's a free speech is okay. When you want to be able to say, why can't I say the N-word? They say it, then it's free speech.
She fell in line.
Who fell in line? She fell out of a fucking job.
Well, I'm saying as far as her, how do I want to put this with Candace? Go ahead. I'm sorry. Go ahead, man. I don't want.
No. I hear what you're saying.
But yeah, it's like Ben Shapiro was. He was. Yeah, you probably shouldn't watch Lady Ballers. He was in that too. But
I'll watch it.
Yeah, I lost my train. Go ahead, man.
No. Just my point is, it's free speech when you want to insult one group, but when another group comes up, it's no, we can't say that. And what? She needs to lose her job. You know what I mean? And she ended up ultimately, I think, because she brought Norm Finkelstein on there onto her show.
Yeah.
Norm Finkelstein parents, he from his own mouth, he said his family was exterminated during the Holocaust and concentration camps, and his mom and dad raised him a particular way, and that's why he tries to look at things fairly when it comes to Israel and Palestine. And he goes on, I'm not gonna say the shit on our show because we don't need to deal with that.
Yeah, let's just
but he's pretty much unliked by a lot of Jewish people. You know what I'm saying? I think he's not allowed to go to Israel or some shit like that. And she put this guy on the show. Yeah, a Jew, Holocaust, not allowed to go to Israel. And she brought him on the show, and it pissed him off. Now the other guy who owns the network with Shapiro said, "Hey man, we champion free speech, and if she hasn't did this, now they saying she out of a fucking job, and they went in on this same person they was praising when she was very critical of black people. You know what I'm saying? So
we touch on this either every other week.
yeah,
We know what it
so
is. You know who it is. That's why I was talking about that falling in line.
there you go.
Or whatever. So that was where I was going. I couldn't wrap it up. So yeah, man.
Yeah, so I mean,
get your money, Tucker. Get your money, Tucker.
Get your money, tucked. What you got, Cuddy? You got that Shapiro forehead look.
Lean into it.
Oh man, best of luck to him on this shit. But I can see it just going full circle back to either the people that cut the checks.
Absolutely.
The Jewish businessmen or the pharmaceutical companies are going to run this fucking show.
I agree. Echo chamber.
Yeah,
echo chamber. Yeah, that's all.
You put a dollar sign in somebody's face, but let motherfucker come to us for about $350 million. We're gonna be in this bitch with yarmulkes on, 3 black motherfuckers like this.
What's your name? Eddie Davis Jr. But go on.
Right. Obadiah bread on sauce on bread, hummus on bread.
Yeah, that might have went over a few people. That might have went over a few people's heads, but go ahead, man.
Let's go. Hummus on bread. All right, so what was this? What was this one, man? What was the deal with this one, man?
Dude grew up traumatized because his parents never really celebrated his damn birthday. And yeah, man, he got into this relationship and, with this lady, ended up getting married. And I guess one year she forgot and she fucking triggered him. And this motherfucker just, he said he sat in the bed, waited till like 11:58, thinking she was going to turn over and like, hey, surprise. We did it. And once the stroke of midnight hit, fucked him all up. Just took that boy back to his childhood. And yeah, man, the waterworks, man. What you think, man?
Shut your bitch ass up, man. You 36 years old talking about how come nobody celebrate my birthday. You gonna sit there and fucking cry. Shut your faggot ass. I'm sorry.
Edit that shit out.
No, man. Like,
gay disclaimer, we ain't talking about y'all. He ain't talking about y'all. He didn't mean anybody that likes boys or any girls that like girls. He wasn't talking about y'all, man.
Oh, my God.
He didn't mean that.
Oh man, this shit triggers me, man. Because I got a brother who loses his shit when somebody don't celebrate his birthday. This motherfucker in his 40s. Like
I
this
know
cat
it is.
We all know who it is.
This cat will bring up like, hey man, this motherfucker didn't give me a birthday present in 1984. I remember that shit. He owed me.
I need 3 cupcakes to make me feel better.
With you, man.
Hey man,
shut your bitch ass up. Some things you just don't share on Reddit, bro. And this is one of them.
Okay.
Well, wait a minute, Daddy. Wait a minute. I guess I'm a bitch ass in the F word because my mom forgot my shit one year. I was drunk too. It didn't help. I was in the army, man, and I hated that y'all said 11:59 because I want to say it was like 11:30. 11:45. Like no, you know what it was? It was
What's
8.
Up?
Because I was 3 hours. I was over in Seattle. I was in Washington State.
Okay.
And I was like, oh, it's 8:45. I called my mother. I was like, what the fuck? I said, you forgot my birthday? And she was like, oh my God. She hit me when I was just about to call you. I swear I was. I'm like, I can hear you sleeping right now. You sleep, man. What you talking about?
See,
my mama to be forgetful.
You see, old man, that's triggering, man. Some folks, man.
I'm gonna tell you why
hold that near and dear, man. That's just it's hurtful, man. Think about it, man. You coming up, all your friends celebrating their birthday, and your parents pretty much like shut your punk ass up.
Right.
Don't worry about it. I tell you,
how come I ain't got that bouquet of dollars? Shut your motherfucking ass down somewhere.
Is this what you want to say?
Have you,
man? He was sharing, man. Dude was sharing with us, man.
I'm sorry. Please continue.
Go ahead.
No. Listen, man. I think the thing is, like, for me, I ain't never forget my mom's birthday, and my mom always would get some dope shit. You know what I'm saying?
Mhm.
And all I asked to this fucking day, and I still ain't getting them, was for her to bake some cookies. And that shit do piss me because don't buy me shit. You ain't got to buy me nothing. Just go bake me some cookies. I just want some chocolate chip cookies, throw a couple peanut butter in there and some cranberry loaf, and we can call this shit a motherfucking birthday. I'm good. I think for this man right here, you know, it was it was because it was his wife. And
Yeah.
if I'm gonna say this, that's your favorite person, your significant other. And if you were that traumatized over somebody forgetting your birthday, you're not forgetting birthdays, especially for the people you love, especially for that wife. And I'm pretty sure, you know, he like, damn, this bitch birthday gonna come around. I'm gonna have to pamper this heifer, make her here and there and all kind of shit, flowers, spend money I ain't got. And this bitch gonna forget about me. I couldn't even get a bottle of cologne, some juke, some Stetson, some cool water from this bitch.
Just
You know,
words.
so yeah, I get it.
Word. Yeah, words. You
Yeah.
can just say, "Hey, happy birthday, man." You know,
Right.
and
You
leave
know,
it at
so
that. And she didn't even acknowledge it. That's what probably
Yeah.
fucked him up, man. Just
Probably fucked him up.
cold shoulder.
You know?
I don't give a shit. You don't like. You ain't got to get me nothing, man. But at least acknowledge I was born today.
There you go. There you go. You know
That's
what I'm
all.
saying?
Sorry, old man, that you was triggered by your brother always getting at you because you didn't get him nothing. You sent him a text or sent him a card or something and told him, "Hey, man, happy birthday." You know, da 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 da. You're like, nah, that ain't enough.
Yeah.
Man, you supposed to come over here and and massage my back, man. What you doing? You know?
Nah,
Yeah,
man.
so-
I just like motherfuckers that make a big deal out of birthday. I make sure that I don't celebrate shit for them. Just I really, it just really fucking irks the fuck out of me, man. Like, you know, when somebody, if I hear somebody say, "Hey, man, nobody called me for my birthday," good, fuck you. I don't know why
bro,
I'm like this.
well, I just know
really
this.
don't.
I just
don't,
know
man.
this.
God
But-
dang, that boy cold.
I can't remember birthdays, man. But motherfucker, are you gonna tell me yours, and I'm gonna remember your shit? Cause you got payback coming home, boy. I open that shit up with my wife there, bro. I ain't telling motherfuckers on air, nigga. Excuse me. Them shits get worse and worse.
We got some beef going on tonight, ladies and gentlemen. We sorry.
Man,
But,
Eddie, if
there's
you
some
knew what this
internal
cat sent
conflict
me,
right
man.
now.
He do this shit.
Yeah, he asked me if I was gonna go half.
You said you was gonna go half. Oh, I'm getting your ass too, man. Oh, this finna be bad. DJ LOH. Wait till you see what come to the house. DJ LOH. I'm gonna find a watch. It's go. I don't care if it ain't your birthday. I'm gonna make a birthday for y'all.
Oh yeah, I was back channel. I was like, nigga, I got half on that one.
I was. Do you know what I sent him the year
I'm gonna
before?
send you a cake with a boy in it. What's up?
Year before it was like
Some
like a
kegel,
Ben Wall ball or something.
yeah,
like
yeah.
a kegel egg.
It was a kegel egg.
Ouch.
Like a stone.
God,
You sent me this
Dang.
shit like
Stone
some anal cream or something. I was like, baby, you want this? Every year,
I remember
man.
the cream because he said it was in the group text.
This cat,
He
man.
sent the thing in the
Listen,
group text. He was like, "Yeah, man." He sent me the package. He sent the picture of it. And I was like, "Oh shit, yeah, that's crazy."
that's all right. That's all right, man. I'm going old school. I'm gonna put a hoodie on. I'm gonna go in one of them nasty stick to the floor porno stores, and I'm gonna find something fucked up and put it in the mail for you.
I hope you get that gay on your boy and,
And
it
I'm
don't wash off.
and I'm gonna make sure the morality police is there before you open the shit up.
Now that
So they can
part,
whoop your ass.
You
when
make
they
a
take
phone
that
call
part.
to the feds.
You goddamn right.
damn, that you hurt him deep, boy. You hurt him deep.
That's funny. You know how we do, man. We me and this motherfucker
He was
have
like,
a war.
Tank
He
was like,
just-
go ahead and show it then. Show
Yeah,
Show the
put it
people.
out there.
Show the people what I got you.
No, because if I still had that shit in December from November, something would have been wrong.
You gonna keep it in the drawer right next to the bed?
No, man.
Next,
Next, man. Let's roll.
Yeah, next.
I keep it in the bathroom. I wipe it on my toilet paper.
Stop, man.
Oh,
put it on
Kang, the convicted.
It's some bullshit, man.
This is the dumbest
Yeah.
shit ever. They just
Yeah.
smeared this brother's name.
Yeah.
I mean, he got slammed for all the minor shit. And
Yeah.
long that conviction is
What the fuck? What did they get him on anyway? Because
he snatched his phone back away from her, and she got a fractured finger or
Get the
sprained
fuck
finger or
outta
some
here.
shit like that. It's some goofy shit.
so that's
a
what he
woman
took
to
when he
do
went
some-
running.
Yeah, he went got his. She snatched his phone. He went to go snatch it back because he was this big black
I was
dude.
trying to tell my wife that. Yeah.
You know, it's what could she possibly do to defend herself against this big black dude?
This big black brute. We saw him whoop Michael B. Jordan ass. Listen, man, let me say this. You saw this motherfucker running from this chick. Then he called the cops himself.
Who does that?
Right. That's not what somebody does who abuses a woman. Now I will say this shit. I listened to the recording of this cat talking to her, man. I don't know if he the fuck was drunk, but I guess she got drunk and went out with her friends, embarrassed them, or something like that. But my thing is, bro, this cat, I was dying laughing. He told a white woman, "I need you to be Coretta Scott King."
That, brother, that's when you lost. That's when you lost your case. That's
I need
when
you to
lost
be
your
Michelle
case.
Obama.
Yeah,
Can't
that's
understand that.
when you lost the case.
You should have said Martha Stewart.
Yeah,
You should have said what's another wholesome white lady?
Jennifer
You know,
Aniston.
He should just
something.
He should have named some white lady with eyeliner around her lips or something. She shouldn't have named them two black women.
Yeah,
I need you to be Dolly Parton.
Yeah,
I spent the last couple of years trying to figure out how the fuck they was going to defeat Kang, and it just came down to Karen tears.
Right.
Like this is some bullshit.
Right.
For a motherfucker with money to fall victim to some Jack Johnson laws.
Right.
Just
he got jammed up. And like you said, that recording alone, that right there, I know they went back there like, did he just say Coretta?
Right.
Yeah, guilty.
And I mean, like they got this motherfucker running from this bitch. They got videos of her after she said she was abused. She in the party getting drunk with her friends and shit. After saying, like, Eddie Griffin said it the best on Vlad when he said they want every brother in Hollywood to have an asterisk.
A little bit dirt on them.
A little bit of dirt on
clean. They cannot. None of them will come out clean. All of them will leave with some dirt on them.
Yeah, and the sad thing is, this brother's a dope actor. He is a dope. I seen this cat in some shit. He's a great character. He was in this one movie. I can't think of what it is. I don't know why it didn't do well, but it was about extraterrestrials. They had taken over, and these motherfuckers formulated a plan to stop these motherfuckers. And like the whole movie, it leads you to think these motherfuckers are losing. You know
about the witchcraft?
No. It leads you to think that these motherfuckers are losing, but they weren't. They all ended up making a fucked up sacrifice to save Earth. To me, he's a great actor. They said that last man in San Francisco was great.
It was
the last black man in San Francisco.
Yeah. Yeah. It was
I already know where your mind went.
Going, stop.
We're running for his life
already.
Hey, that's all he heard behind him.
Yeah, he couldn't even hold it in, man.
Come here, boo.
He couldn't even hold
Gay I'm legend.
We never gonna make it.
No. Some niggas coming down the street like this. No. What are you doing out here?
Y'all killing me. Y'all killing me tonight. Y'all are killing me.
Oh shit.
Hey man, can we stay on course, man? Please get back to it. Kang.
Hey, you know what you're doing. Well, you got us on the show together, man. 30 people just go watch this video.
Hey man, just don't put yourself in certain positions. You know, you get a lot. When you get into that bracket, watch how you moving. Watch how watch who you moving with. And yeah, man. Hopefully this brother come back. Something even though everybody's dropping, he'll come back and do his thing and get back after it.
Watch what you say, man. I listened to some of his recording where he was talking about the significant things he was doing for his people outside of keeping his bloodline pure.
Yeah.
It just negated the whole fact that he was saying this shit to a white woman.
I'm doing things for the culture.
You understand?
Yeah, you can't.
For my people on film.
That's counter. That's counter.
I'm doing for the culture, man. You understand who I am in this movement?
I'm just staying in character. This is just for my next film. I got I got the booking for this new film, and I'm in love. It's an interracial rom-com, and I got to stay in character, man.
So now, when we go outside, I want you to think Betty Shabazz.
Oh my God!
Put this midnight cocoa beam on your face, bitch.
What's wrong with you? Hey, I'm almost kind of glad you got convicted.
This motherfucker said, "I need you to be Coretta Scott King and Michelle Obama." A white, you said it to a white woman.
I hope you was drunk, man. I hope you was drunk. I hope
drunk. Man, listen, I fucking died laughing. That's the only thing I could think about was like he's saying this shit to a white lady, like. You ain't saying this shit to another. I can understand if you were saying this shit to Megan Good. You know what I'm saying? Like, I need you to quit don't never do another ass eating scene in Harlem. I need you to be Coretta Scott King. You be like, okay, this is sister. You know, he trying to get her right. But a white lady?
Bruh.
you want her to be like Jacqueline Onassis Kennedy, motherfucker. But the movie I was talking about is called Captive State, man. It's a real good film. If you haven't seen it, man, check it out. Okay. Yeah, man.
All right, man. Get the Kang out of here.
Get my brother out of here, man. I hope you land on your feet, John, man. I hope you land on your feet. He
landed on his feet. You saw Megan Good with his ass leaving the courtroom.
Yeah, but still, man. I mean, you know, because you got your phone back. You know, now you got a misdemeanor, and you know they're gonna use that. You assaulted a white woman. Yep, you can't work no more. You know what I'm saying? Now you about to be in Tyler Perry movies.
Tyler Perry movies. Yep, that's it.
Oiled up.
Yep, oil up. Every scene, like, dude.
Every scene, and you the bad guy because you dark skin with a wide nose, nigga.
Next.
That's what we're gonna draw the line. That's it.
Next,
boy.
Next, let it go, man.
You the Black Army West.
Keith Lee interview on the Breakfast Club, man. How do y'all feel about him and that little interaction between him and DJ Envy?
The couch got dookie stains on it.
That's how we're gonna break this one in. Okay. All right, let's go.
Man, yeah, DJ Envy tried to get a little he tried to get a little loose with them lips. Somebody gonna knock his ass out one of these days, man. Him and Charlemagne.
Right.
And I'm surprised it wasn't this guy. He lucky that like MMA fighter, like people that know how to fight, don't lose their shit when it comes to simple things.
This dude is MMA fighter?
Yeah, bro.
I didn't know that.
He's a former MMA fighter.
Keith Lee is cool. He got his own little hustle. He's doing his thing. He ain't tripping off of Envy. You know, look, it's the pudding. You know, the truth is in Envy's name. You know, that's why him and Rick Ross be going at it. Call him DJ Envious.
Well, you know what?
That's just what he is. He's a hater.
Yeah,
he's a hater.
And he got a fucking mouth on him, man. Like when I seen Tyrese, I'm like, you nigga. Like Tyrese said, man, y'all. I was watching this video. Said y'all don't know what it took to keep me in that seat. When he said that he thought about boxing my mouth. You know what I'm saying? Like I don't know what the fuck that means, but I know what it sounds like.
Everybody hate Tyrese though. I mean, I can understand it. I want to box Tyrese's mouth, man.
But listen, let me say
every
this,
time
man.
I see him in a movie, like,
I get Tyrese though. I get Tyrese. No, I'm a fan, but I get it, man. You know, the brother said he was going through some shit. He was on medication. You know, he copped to everything. Not that he had anybody to cop to, but that's part of being in the spotlight, man. Everybody know your business, and they can sit back and judge. But this brother, back to the topic. This brother Keith Lee seemed to not that he's the problem, but he has a lot of issues with a lot of the black restaurants. They want him to pretty much go in there and pencil whip the rating.
Yeah.
And he's like, yeah, I'm not doing that shit. If it's good, it's good. If the service is good, then hey. But I'm not just about to, say your shit is good just because you're a black business. And a lot of people got mad at him, because he doesn't want special treatment. Sometimes he'll send his family in. And so I'm thinking that's probably where a lot of DJ Envy shit came in, like, because DJ Envy did say the shit was ghetto. You know what I mean?
You're a ghetto food critic.
Right. You're a ghetto food
Why
critic.
you got to put that? You wouldn't do that to somebody who, didn't have any melanin.
There you go.
You wouldn't use that term. It's just the term.
Right.
It's always the wrong people that's
the
most critical and will tear you down first. It's like, dude, he could be kicking in your back door right now.
Right.
He's sitting in his car, critiquing his food, and he got a buzz.
Right.
He's making a way for him and his family. Legit. Nobody's talking about him caught up in the Ponzi scheme. And nobody talking about, his wife coming out saying, this dude never made me have an orgasm.
I was thinking the same damn thing.
Right.
He could have really went in on your goofy ass.
Right.
Man. He was just acting real sassy.
Right. I mean, the fact that DJ Envy is still on that station is beyond comprehension. Yeah. And it's like, every man ain't gonna sit up there. Like, why would you invite somebody to your show to dog them out? Like, say what you want to say about Birdman. But I understand why he went up in there like the way he did. I mean, the motherfuckers always had something to say about him. And you look at DJ Envy, he had something to say when motherfuckers was walking out, but he sat real quiet when that motherfucker. I didn't think that was gangster. I wanted to look you in your face. So you put some respect. Is you finished? Is you done? As you finish?
Yeah.
And put some respect on my name. Like, you got to. You can have you can be courteous to brothers, man. You can have a decent discourse, without getting disrespectful. And that's one of the things, especially as of late, Envy been doing that shit like crazy.
He's on one. His whole brand is tarnished now with that whole shit with his partner with those houses and shit.
Yeah, well, somebody gonna tarnish his ass. Oh, opinion. Yeah. See, you gonna tarnish his ass. You keep talking.
Everybody get their karma. So
yeah,
like
man.
I said, man, when these times and when dude gonna get up from that mic, and like I said, man, it's these folks have false sense of security.
Right.
They think, oh, we just talking, just me and you. Like, no, motherfucker, man, you trying to disrespect me. There's a real thin line, and they crossed that line. Charlamagne's been, guilty of it, and that's why he's been on his own donkey the other day for saying shit out of pocket. But yeah, man, DJ Envy need to fall back on that, and be mindful of how he talk to folks.
Yeah,
using that. You're a ghetto food critic. Come on, fam. We could do better.
You are the hip hop music station. Don't get more ghetto.
We could do better than that.
They talked about Keith Lee going from like a nobody. Well, he's just a regular dude.
Right.
Not saying he a nobody, but from a regular dude to having 15 million followers and being like the #1 food critic.
There you go.
America within like 9 months.
Yeah.
9 months.
Starting here. Blowing up folks going to little mom and pop shops. That's like one dude he said if he didn't stop by and do this review, he was like, I don't know how long I would have survived. I was on my way out. And it just so happened that it was during a convention, and he showed up there and he was like, dude, I made more money today than I did in the past 3 months. One day, so
see,
I said, man, it's stuff like that. And you have cats running around, using the word ghetto,
right,
in front of your title. And he wasn't even calling himself anything. He was just, if you dig what I'm doing, check it out. I'm just giving a referral. That's it. Wasn't ever stating that he was a food critic.
Right.
But yeah, Envy, donkey of the day, eat a bag of dicks.
Right, man. Right.
He probably been on them dicks for a long time.
Let it go.
You ain't representing the brother. You ain't representing the yellow brothers well, man.
No.
Motherfuckers already think we
acting light skinned.
Yeah, man. I hate that shit, man. I hate that shit. But goddamn. You know, like come on, Envy. You know, like cut that
DJ
shit out.
Envious.
Yeah, he go with brothers all the time, man. And I'm glad that them cats got on his ass. Eli from What Happened to Common Sense, JT the Pocket Watcher, man. They got in this cat's ass. He was like, I don't know. I wasn't in no business with C's opinion. And Eli was like, well, let me show you something. Since I'm a lame, there is this space called whatever the Wayback Machine where you can go and pull up things that people took off of the internet and put up all the envy and opinion shit. So yeah, man. Yeah. So what we got next, man? All right, let's get it.
They pulled Donald Trump off of the ballot in Colorado.
That's
Came
bullshit.
down from the Colorado Supreme Court, saying that he cannot be on the ballot for president because of his involvement in January 6th insurrection.
The 14th Amendment, you know, insurrections. And yeah, fam, poof, but it's going to get kicked up to the Supreme Court.
Yeah.
They may or may not overturn it. Depends on how the wind blows. We'll see how that goes. But as of now, he's banned.
It's getting overturned.
Somehow they're going to flip this like, oh, you know, it was Deion Sanders' fault. Watch this space. Watch.
I wouldn't doubt it.
Watch.
It was Coach Prime.
It was Coach Prime. Them fucking Buffaloes. Yeah.
Right. Him and that bad foot.
Come on, man.
Why going there?
Why you gotta mention the
Why you do that, man?
You did not told love of this nigga.
He was rolling.
I'm sorry.
Wait.
I feel like doing on Harlem Nights. Don't you shoot that little motherfucker no more.
Nato having his bitch in Harlem.
You lipping around this
I might watch that shit tonight. That's just so goddamn good.
But yeah, I'm sure they're gonna wrap this around Dion in a minute. Watch.
Listen, man. I don't see them stopping this cat, man. I don't see. That's why they doing everything they can in the courts right now to get it home, boy. I do not see this shit. Listen, this man is not even talking, and he is ahead in the fucking polls. Yeah. First of all, he's up 51% amongst the Republican in the Republican primaries, and this motherfucker ain't saying nothing. All the other candidates got like, I think DeSantis got like 21%. You know, everybody else is below him, and he's way more favorable than Joe Biden.
That's fine, but as we've been watching, the person who set this whole thing in motion is now getting this comeuppance, and everybody else is getting jail time. They actually I never thought they would put anybody in jail behind this shit, but dominoes are falling.
This motherfucker's not called to Dawn for no reason. Go ahead.
Yeah, that's all fine, but they're gonna keep stringing this shit along, man. And again, like you said, we don't know how the wind gonna blow with this whole Supreme Court justice if they're gonna overturn this shit, because it's already been established. They were like, look, we can't do nothing about it. We feel this is what happened. This is what you did. We found you guilty. You off the ballot. It takes a lot for all of them to come together and be like, yeah, we're gonna overturn it. That's what I'm saying. As far as there's some, there's always a path, but he just keeps stepping on these landmines, and it's not getting any better because a lot of these folks are flipping because their attorneys aren't getting paid. So you see what I'm saying? It's some time between now and election day, and it's like, dude, you need every single favor that you can get at this point, and everybody's falling out because the money's running out for them.
Did you see the judge in Texas that was talking about taking Biden off of the ballot? Just because they did this to Trump in Colorado?
Yeah.
I mean, that's you might see a whole lot more of that, man. I mean, there are some diehard Trump folks.
That's what I'm saying.
Nobody's diehard Biden.
No. Let me say this. Have you guys seen the trailer for that movie? I thought I sent it to you. Maybe I did. It's called Civil War USA.
Yeah. And it was like, what type of American are you?
Right.
Like, I'm American. Well, what type?
What type?
Yeah, I mean, that's pretty much where we're going to be if none of this get resolved.
Like 19 states seceded from. Go ahead. I'm sorry, brother.
We're going to need a clear path, but now everything is still murky. But again, we're going to have to see how this whole thing play out because it's in the courts. It's in the system right now. We don't know which way it's gonna shake, and either way, it's gonna be hell to pay. Either way, it's gonna be hell to pay.
I'm gonna say this: if this shit gets kicked up to the Supreme Court,
it has to.
He'll be back on that ballot. I think listen, man. It's a reason why they are going after what's the motherfucker's name? The brother that's on the black man that's on there. Clarence Thomas. It's a reason why they're going for him. It's a reason why they're always calling this dude out for a decision that he didn't make alone. Say what you want to say about him. They're trying to knock off one of those conservative judges. They want to get him the fuck out of there, because he's gonna go with whatever the conservative course is. But that's why they got that Brett Kavanaugh and what's the other lady's name on there? I think it's majority.
It is. It's majority. What you call it? But you need everybody.
Conservative.
Yeah, but it's majority, but you got a couple conservatives that are not necessarily 100%. Yeah, think about it. But this is a Supreme Court justice. Nobody could get rid of you.
Yeah. That's what I'm saying.
That's what I'm saying. So they could do whatever.
Whatever. He ain't going nowhere.
You could do whatever you want because there's a couple who didn't get the script and was like, fuck the script. We're gonna do our own thing. I'm here now, and I can pretty much do what I want. I used old Trump to get this position because it's a lifelong position. Yeah, I could follow suit or I could do my own thing.
Listen, man. Listen, I'm gonna say this. January 6th is going to be a drop in the bucket if they feel in any way, shape, or form that this man was cheated. I'm just going to leave it at that.
That's why we have January 6th.
Right. No, I'm
just saying,
you're right.
These motherfuckers, they know what the consequences are now because it's like, oh shit, we going to jail now. We may gotta do 15 years. For him, we was just playing. We were just upset. Voicing our opinion. We was just playing. 15 from my family? Man, oh shit. So that, they fucked around and they found out.
But I think there's some of them that's willing to fuck around and find out, man.
You get something that's gonna crash out if you want to, and then
again, let me say something. Let me tell you something, man. This motherfucker Biden end up in this office or Kamala end up there again, we're gonna be in another motherfucking. I'm telling you, get ready for your boys and girls to go to war.
Too late. Like what you say, old man? We already gearing up. We're gearing up right now.
Yeah,
that's what always changes if things aren't going right with this whole political scheme that we paying attention to right now. Guess what we do? We go to war. That's the biggest deflection. The biggest deflection.
Where's they be like, everybody 55 and younger gotta go. 18 to 55.
Oh, I got a note. I got a note for my foot.
You got flat feet.
Yeah, man.
Already did my time, baby.
I got a note.
I'm medically retired.
I'm certified crazy.
Man. Right. I pee on myself. Well, I ain't got to do none of that. I ain't got to do none of this.
Next, man, would you please?
We smell like bed wet in here.
Bed wet?
Bed wetting.
It smell like
you can't go.
Smell like that jelly in the pissy baby diaper.
Wow. Next. But yeah, man, it's going to be interesting, man. The next few months,
be interesting to see
how this shake out, man.
Black folks arm up. Go ahead.
Next.
Coach Prime, go to Thailand, baby.
Watch out, Prime.
Watch out, Coach Prime.
They coming for you, man. It's your fault.
Ain't no half stepping.
Motherfuckers. Go ahead, man. You motherfuckers. Go see Bookie. watch the series, man.
When does come out, man?
It's out on HBO Max. It's been out for a little bit, man. It's hilarious, man.
I'm gonna watch this shit.
Yeah, it's a series.
Saw they got Charlie Sheen out the woodwork, man. They got him out to They got him out of Philadelphia to do this movie.
Yeah, they got him. They got Ray Romano in there. You motherfucker. Damn, I fucked up. I caught
I
that.
got it.
Yeah.
Streets of Philadelphia.
Oh my God.
Yeah.
Just one of those recommendations. It was just for the fellas. I didn't want it on the list.
Yeah.
Just a recommendation if you
Oh.
ain't got shit to do, man. That's
The
all.
brother on the right is hilarious.
Oh my
Yeah.
God, man. That's my man Hollywood from another series. Shit, a black series. I can't remember. But
Yeah.
he's funny as hell, man. It's dope. These cats are hilarious together. Nice little tag team.
Yeah. Yeah, I'm gonna check that shit out.
Yeah, most definitely. Most definitely.
I
I believe that's it, man.
Was that it?
Yeah.
That was the last one? Okay. All right.
Well, y'all want to talk about the the sex tape in the White House?
Yes.
Senate.
Go ahead, man. The Senate. Yeah. I think they got rid of those folks.
So it's apparently, man, unbeknownst to anybody, man, some senator's staffer made a homosexual sex tape in the Senate. And apparently he said he made it for a website that was for gay men in politics.
What we just say about the check? You know how much that thing probably went for? Because it's official. And how much he getting paid off of it now? Because it's official. Yeah.
The interesting thing, he's been let go. The interesting thing, they said, well, if it was, consensual, then a crime wasn't committed. I'm like, it smells like shit in there now.
Shut up, man. And he's a staffer, so he wasn't getting paid that much. So shit. Hell yeah.
That's what he was getting paid in.
Let me see. Yeah, it was a Senate staffer loses job after allegedly having sex tape in Senate hearing room.
Never be the same. Never be the same.
Carton disappointed with ex-staffer sex tape reveal. Like
disappointed he wasn't in it.
Yeah. All I thought about was Lady G when I said, I just, I mean, this is what the fuck is running the country, people. These are the people who make decisions about your everyday life, man.
Right. And they're elected. They're elected in there because, like you said, they wanted to know who else was on the team,
Right.
And now everybody got their, their defense. They're like, shit, I ain't telling nobody I'm gay. And I want to keep my little, my little check coming in. I ain't fucking this money up. Nope. I'm straight like an arrow. I'm good.
According to most, legitimate high schools nowadays, if one of those men identified as a woman, it's straight sex.
I'm done. I'm done. You're right. That's it. Good night, folks.
That's probably how they gonna flip the shit.
That's it.
That's just nasty, though. That's just nasty.
Hey, man. Come on, man. You know this ain't the first time.
They just got caught.
Yeah, this ain't the first time. All of the boy aides that they had over the years, the Senate pages. You remember how that sex scandal came out? That they were getting molested?
Yeah. And our homeboy who looked like the Grinch, Matt Gates.
The staff
and that young chick, remember that?
Yeah.
He still got a gig.
That nigga does
talking
look like
big
Grinch.
shit.
See, he do.
You're a mean one.
Yeah.
Well, I wouldn't touch you with a 99.5-foot pole.
Yeah. And the vanilla Grinch. Yeah.
Staffer identified as being in the video worked for Senator Ben Cardin, a long-serving Maryland Democrat. Media outlets have identified one of the men in the video as Aiton, blah, 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 young legislative aide to Senator Ben Cardin of Maryland, Democrat. Oh, God, that makes it even worse. This is what a Democrat.
Yeah, man. This is where we at.
This is where we at, people. This is where we at in the U.S.
That's it. Welcome to America. Welcome to America.
All right, man.
Gentlemen, thank you again for another great session. Won't see y'all until after Christmas.
The world.
Yes.
I just looked at that.
Have a great holiday with your folks. Thank you. Do your thing with your people.
Yeah, man.
Probably be eating some lamb, some
No,
roasted
you
duck,
gonna need
and
some of
shit.
that squishy shit you eat with rice and lamb,
Hey,
right?
nigga, I got contraband in the freezer.
You got some pork, nigga. You got
You
the
got
pea. You pushing pea. You pushing pea over there.
I got that pay, boy.
you got that red bucket with that white top.
Allegedly,
They don't
allegedly,
sell
we
that shit in
live.
the PX.
We live. We live. I don't want my boy getting jammed up, man.
Right,
I
the
wanna get
morality
that
police
text.
with a stick.
I don't want to get that text, man, saying my boy
Right.
got jammed up.
You got pig in here. There's no pig in this country.
You pushing P? Yeah.
You get that pig?
You pushing P out there?
Motherfuckers will put that shit under their shirt and be like, I want another package every week.
You got the wrap snacks. I want that boozy, ooey Louisiana heat.
Oh, you will feel like the last man in San Francisco.
D-Wade, don't cut his dick off mine. Mine, don't cut his dick off mine.
Do
We
we
don't
need to
do
do
that
this
in
up
this
again,
country.
man?
We don't do that in this country.
Yeah. What you sipping on, Ed?
Shit, I don't even got my bottle. I just got an empty glass, man. First time, and I got something that's in there. Just pour a little bit. I just got an empty glass tonight. So,
Don't cut his dick off mine.
Don't forget to check us out on Rumble.
Yeah,
man, check us
thanks
out.
to the new subscribers.
Wow.
And
Go over there, hit my
that's it,
prime.
man.
Happy holidays to y'all, to all the subs out there. Pull us up when you're with your family and they're not, acting right. They're getting on your nerves.
Yeah,
Put on
man,
some
check
3PMD
us out,
and let it rip.
Let's get to 700, man, for the holiday one, man. 700 subscriber, man. We give you a bag of Boosie flavored rap snacks.
Don't be doing that, man. Folks will be getting the comments. Hey, man, I told my cousins and them, and you owe me a bag of snacks.
I got you. $2.95.
All right,
Don't
man.
cut his dick off mine.
Stop.
Come on, mine.
All right, y'all, man.
Peace.